we sitting here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 podcasters in the building. Dutch, you got a podcast now?
Dutch, you podcasting?
That's what you doing?
I've been doing this shit since 2017. I took a brief hiatus and I stepped back in. Okay. I mean, it's money in there, but you got to figure out the right way. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out the right way. So yeah, I'm stepping into it. I mean, I got a couple good friends that want to send me the right sponsorships and shit like that to do it the right way. So I'm gonna take a shot at it. I'm not opposed to anything that's gonna get these kids some motherfucking money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, as long as it's the right way, I'm gonna push toward that direction. If it works for me, it works. I'm not gonna do it half-assed though. I'm not gonna just turn a camera on and be sitting around somewhere and just be interviewing Felicias and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we gonna do it the right way. So, you know, that's how we gonna do it. Yeah, but my shit is called It Was All a Dream Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna be some great political aspects going on there that just on shit that I like to do. More journalism, you know what I'm saying? More Jerry Springer and Maury Povich type shit. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't worrying about
He said journalism, then he said Jerry Springer
and Maury Povich.
Yeah, it's all in one. Everything in one. You got to mix it together. You do one dimension, you're never going to be great.
That's a fact.
You can't just have. So I'm saying is a montage of, you know what I'm saying? This, that. Take it and throw it all together and see what works.
So Felicia might still pull up.
Yeah, facts.
He
said Jerry Springer. That was the invitation.
What I was saying, what I meant by that was, it's not going to be based upon having a big artist or this or that. It's going to be more so of the questions being asked instead of worrying about, oh, can I get Nas today or can I get this person to come through? Make good content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You make good content. Some people just sit back and say, oh, I'm just going to get Jay-Z to come do my podcast. It's not going to happen like that. It's just not going to happen that way. So
unless your name's LeBron.
So it's going to be based in Philly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Wait. Hold on. Since you brought up political, I got to ask. This week, Kamala Harris, well, Joe Biden stepped down.
And nominated Kamala.
Or fell down, whichever one happened. I don't know which one it was, but you know what I'm saying? Kamala Harris is now running for president. How do y'all feel about that?
I pray she be all right. You know what I'm saying? I pray she be all right. Shit just happened to Trump. It's getting wicked out here for everybody. They throwing shit at presidents now. This shit's getting different.
No, they've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean...
Reagan got clapped. But you know what happened?
It's like...
the technology is better.
Nowadays, it's
the
like,
guns are better.
You know, JFK was, you know what I mean? It was different. You know what I mean? It was from a far-ass building. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is walking up doing this shit like Reagan, they walked up on, but it's like now, you don't expect a nigga like Trump to shit like that to happen. And they just start throwing this shit at him at the fucking press conference or whatever the fuck he was at.
What was y'all reaction when y'all saw that?
Duck, nigga. My shit was like, nigga, they throwing that shit. I hear it. You in the crib like, what the fuck is going on? The fuck? He get up talking about
fist pumping.
That's when I thought it was fake.
Yo, I'll be honest with you. I think that moment single-handedly sealed the election for him.
Right.
It did.
Yeah.
Right.
It did.
Right.
He know how to market and promote.
Market and promote?
Yes, he does. He set that shit up. Trump set that shit up.
I don't believe it, bro.
Trump
I don't believe it was a setup, bro.
Why that nigga ear ain't come off, son?
What?
Come on, son. No, not a graze, not a nothing on the nigga ear.
But it was
so his ear had to come off.
Believe anything.
It was
got to believe
too
it.
close to the skimmer for me for that to be an act.
Then
like,
they come out
right.
the
I don't
50
got
Cent
nobody
music.
being able to accurately throw a shot like that and just, you know, it's either going to be in or
how would you set something up like that? Like,
Yeah,
yo,
you
listen,
can't
you're going to shoot
fake
at me.
a-
I'm going to have these niggas kill you.
You're
All right?
assuming,
These niggas going to blow your top off.
They gonna
But
blow
I
your
need you
top
to
off.
shot. I need you,
But
you gonna
you
do
gonna
it.
shoot at me first, so.
you're assuming he was in on it. Your imaginations don't go far enough if you want to start talking conspiracy.
Oh
You're
my
assuming
God.
somebody told them it was even going to happen.
Where do you find a nigga that's just gonna graze your ear though? Like, where do you find a
I
dude
didn't
that's
see
like,
shit on his ear, bro. I
Like,
don't
yo,
see anything.
got 20 million, just graze his ear.
I don't see
Nigga
anything.
walking
just-
around with a little ass tampon on his ear. Come on, son.
Yo, come-
I ain't see
yo,
nothing
y'all-
on
He
that
got up
ear.
too fast for me.
Word. And then pumping this fish. Yeah, nigga. Come on, son. Nah,
Believe
son.
that shit if you
Yo,
want
I
to.
don't, I don't believe
If
that
I
shit,
wanted,
bro.
if I wanted to seal the election form, I would have something like
Come
that
on,
happen.
son.
Just for the look, just for the image,
Just for the look, how do you?
just so I can
Please
have all of
please
these people
explain
say
how-
he's so important. They tried to assassinate him. We have to get him into
Yeah,
office.
but a centimeter away, his toupee would have been parted like the Red Sea. You gotta watch
That's what
out
I'm
with
saying,
that.
like,
I don't
with-
think he would have.
with- how do you
do that?
one.
With what kind of shot? With what kind of bullet?
I mean, I don't know
Did you
what
hear
they-
anything about the casing? Did you hear anything about the caliber?
Nah, we just seen him get up.
Where's
with
the
shit
scar?
leaking.
Where's the
What
scar?
about
Right.
what about the kid that supposed to have shot at him?
He's dead as shit.
That's what they say.
Yeah, exactly. You man, listen.
Yeah, so y'all just skeptics.
For the amount of things
just
that,
skeptic.
hold on
Nigga.
for a second. For the amount
You-
of things
you
that
just-
you don't believe, for you to just go wholeheartedly into this with no
Yeah, I
questions,
believe
is
all that
wild.
shit.
Let me
crazy.
explain my thinking on it. I'm gonna pay this man.
Keep getting worse.
He's so accurate. He's just going to skim my ear.
American
Nah.
Sniper could have did some shit like that.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
It's like-
one
Oh,
mistake,
no, you brothers
one mistake, and you out of
underestimate a lot of
millions.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you out of millions. Like, I pay you're out of millions. Like a inch to the left, and he's out of here. How do you work that out? How do you work
Bro,
out the?
you just
Bruh, that's crazy.
You don't.
That's crazy.
I wish I could. I
Man,
wish there was
believe
a
in
way-
wrestling. You believe in wrestling?
No, y'all believe in
Yo,
wrestling.
not me.
All right,
son.
so
Everything ain't wrestling though. Everything
I
ain't
don't.
wrestling.
You seen Hulk Hogan go up there and make a speech?
I think the best way to put it is I've seen enough smoke and mirrors just in the music business where I don't put anything past.
Yeah, I don't put
anybody.
nothing.
I seen some smoke. I ain't seen no mirrors.
What was the fake attempted murder in the music
No,
business?
there's no attempted murders. There'll be a staged fight. There'll be a staged.
That's
He got
different.
dropped. No, it's not.
It's
all.
different.
It's all levels.
Propaganda.
It's all levels. It's all propaganda. It's just what I
Shoot
can
a
make
little
you
piece
believe.
of my ear off.
There's nothing missing on his
There's
ear.
nothing. This nigga walking around with a baby tampon on his ear,
There's
son.
nothing
Come on,
on,
missing
yo,
on his
Jack,
ear.
come on,
There's
man.
nothing missing on his
Nothing,
ear.
son. You
You
don't
really
see a
believe
rash,
that?
nothing.
Say it again?
You believe that? Like they just was playing?
No, I don't think anybody's playing. I think
No, he said
if
playing.
you're the guy who I want everybody to look at in a certain light, I'll set something up you'll never know about it, and all I have to do is find the right person.
Who sets that up?
The person who wants him in office, the person who's behind the. You ever heard the expression "true power lies behind the throne"?
I've heard that
Okay,
expression.
Yeah, but I
who?
never heard of nobody taking no check.
If
to
you
die.
knew who he was, he wouldn't be behind the fucking throne.
But the nigga that
so
shot at
basically,
him didn't
you don't
take
know
a check
who it
to
is.
die. I don't
Said-
believe that. I don't
you-
believe that.
you're-
The
you're
nigga that
assu-
shot at him said,
You're
all right, pay me
You're
to smoke me.
assuming he's dead. Did you see the body?
See, I'm tired of this AIDS shit. Get me out of here.
Did
Give
you
me
see
like,
the body?
Give me 10 million.
Did you even hear
And I'll
Did you even
tip.
hear about the
Like,
person that supposedly
on,
had
bro.
died there? It was a person that supposedly had died there.
Yeah,
too.
Trump supporter.
Did you hear about that? About that body?
Okay,
About that
okay,
kid?
wait.
Let's not-
Hold on,
let's
no,
not-
wait, stop. I got it.
following the funeral?
I got it. I
You was looking for the funeral.
I was looking for him like, where
Did
you at?
you? Did you?
Let me get Google ready.
Who here watches? Who here watched the Boondocks?
I watched it.
Okay. In the last season, there was a whole episode where Onceler had this whole building, and there was a security guard sitting in the building, and the whole plan was to blow up the building, blame it on terrorists, make a hero out of the security guard.
Hitler
The
did
security
that.
guard was sitting there. He knew nothing. Thank you. The security guard didn't know anything about what was happening. He was just going to work another day.
Right.
He was going to die in the basement of that. In the basement of a warehouse, there were books, documentaries, all written up on making this security guard look like a hero, and he's a martyr, and he died for the cause. He was the first victim in the terrorist attack, and now we get to ramp up whatever we want to do to the terrorists in the name of security. It's not that complicated, and it happens all the time. There are a lot of people who will tell you that's why they dropped the towers, because you can either have security or safety, but for one you have to sacrifice the other, right? You can't be safe in your own effects if I tell you in order to keep you safe I need to violate your rights.
All right, yeah, okay. So the powers that be, they have to get us on the side of whatever they want to do. So there are influencers, there's lobbyists that go out and they try to convince people to be on his side. Some of these occasions that he's talking about, I do believe was people trying to get us on the side of war. But this particular situation,
you watched the video of it, right?
Say it again.
Trump is good at a lot of shit. When that shit start,
did
you see what the fuck? He said,
how do you fake that?
What the first, you can't fake that. The first thing life jumped out
bro, the first thing I said was he's not in on it.
He said, whoa. So you think he fell and just sliced his head with a razor blade and came back up?
I don't think he was in on it. I don't think he was in on it. I think if it's a setup.
He said I don't think he was in on it.
If it's the kind of setup
who was in on it?
You're not listening. If it's the kind of setup that I said it is, he's not in on it. Somebody else planned it in order to make it look like that, and his reaction was natural.
All right, so my thing
that's
is
what I've been saying.
I'm hearing what you're saying. It's just not. It's not sticking with me because it's like I believe in these things, right? So the conspiracy theories and all these things, I understand where they come from, how it happens. But you saw it like I saw it. And I get what you're saying. It's an outside to it. So we probably will never know what happened. But I'm going to tell you this. I do believe what you said where Trump wasn't in on it shit. I believe that he didn't know what was going to happen. So whoever the fuck running this campaign is crazy as a motherfucker. Don't set me up for failure like that. You feel what I'm saying? That shit start whizzing by too. He said, well, this is what part of what
don't set me up to go platinum by nigga attempted murder on me. But here's the reason why I don't believe it. Because it would be so easy for the actual president of the United States to say, this shit was fake.
Yeah.
It's fake.
Yeah.
He didn't say that.
Why would
Joe Biden has all the resources in the world, CIA, whatever. He could investigate the shit and be like, man, they playing. They playing. But that's not what he said.
You got a good point there, pimp.
Yeah.
Not really.
He said, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Say, yo, that's
he said, no, I know this is
why would a
over.
nigga say, yo,
I know this is over.
He said, fuck this. He said, fuck this. We ain't got another 4 years of this shit. They're going to start shooting at us.
Especially if it was only staged between like 2 or 3 of you, assuming it's a network, something you can go investigate.
But again, the president of the United States, who knows all the secrets. You see these niggas go in, they first year, they be looking young. By the fourth, these niggas is like gray, you know what I mean? They out of shape. It's not looking good for them. You got all the resources in the world. To win the election, all you have to do is prove that shit was fake.
Yeah.
And it don't happen? Nah, bro.
Oh, man.
You
still got a whole legion of people who believe that he actually won the election fair and square. You can make them people believe anything. They want to believe so bad. Like, you're underestimating his audience.
Well, Mac, put us on.
Say it again?
Put us on. Who's doing all this shit?
Who's doing all what shit?
Who's doing all this shit?
Well, there's the Heritage Foundation. But you can go look that shit
I know about that. But it's not, but it's... All right.
I don't even want to know.
Yo, Donald Trump told the whole world, I could blow somebody's head off on him in the middle of 5th Avenue and still get the votes. He told you what it was. And somehow, all the bullshit he does, everybody still just goes right along with it.
First of all the bullshit that he says, you're going to believe that one.
Yeah.
Bro, have you seen those interviews that they have with the people in the streets, like Trump supporters in the streets? They walk up and ask them, do you care that he lied about this thing? They look you dead in the face on camera and say, no, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care that he lied.
I do say this, fuck the personalities. Fuck all the personalities. Fuck what you like Kamala, she got a big booty, whatever. Fuck all that shit. Look up the policies. Take your time to go to their websites and look up the plan that they have for the next 4 years. and base your vote on that.
And look at their background. Look at their
personalities are flawed. I can meet somebody, not really like them, but they could have the key to fucking save the world. I don't know. Look up the actual plan and base your vote on that.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.